What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dark Racial Humor, episode 24. Today we talk about Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, gender double standards, George Bush died, and Tumblr banned porn. It's going to be a great episode.
Is Dark Racial Humor.
All right, let's get into it. Hello and welcome to Dark Racial Humor.
Episode 24.
Really?
Yeah, 24.
Episode 24.
Could you do a favor?
Yeah.
Real quick. While you're talking, maybe I talk, maybe you pass it off to a guest, but can you turn the metronome off?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right,
Not
to
break the fourth wall.
Hey, guys. Welcome to Dark Racial Humor. I'm Bonjen.
I'm Caller John.
We have a special guest with us today.
Who is it?
My good friend, Sean Lee.
Shari!
Hey guys, what's up?
I was
Happy to
racist,
be
dude.
here.
I'm sorry.
What's up? What's good?
Dude, nothing much, man. How you doing? How's your day going?
Doing well. Just living life in the greatest city of all time.
North Carolina, the state.
South Central LA, baby.
Did you, what'd you do today?
Had work. That's
Work?
pretty much it.
Where do you,
like everyone else.
where do you work at, man?
I
What's
work
the address?
I work as a receptionist at 12777 West Jefferson Boulevard, Building D, Suite 100.
Word.
Call me on my line, 310-578-4400. Taking calls all day.
Right on, dude. What else do
Yeah.
you do?
That's
Yeah,
pretty much it.
No, I mean, like, what do you actually do, you know?
I write for a blog, Content, on Adobe House Records, the greatest blog that you've never heard of. And
You still haven't got to what I'm actually talking about.
I play jazz music, which is kind of fun.
I was
this day
saying
and
guitar,
age.
but yeah, jazz
Or
music.
guitar, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, you're Kaepernick.
Yeah, Colin.
Yeah, nice, dude.
I stand with him or kneel with
You
him.
kneel with
it's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's how they get you, those fucking Republicans, dude.
Yeah, man.
What'd you do today, John Ben?
What did I do today? I woke up.
Hey.
I took a walk, a brisk walk. I went to get a fresh lineup. I went to the post office. All the post offices are closed today because of that guy that died.
Who? Georgie?
George Homework. But
That's kind of weird.
and then what else did I do? And then I went to a job interview at Trader Joe's
Which one?
in Glendale. It went well.
Glendale, Arizona?
Glendale, California.
Oh.
It went well. Seems like a chill job. Hopefully I get it. We'll see.
Can't wait for the shirts, man.
And then after that, I went to... Oh, they were wearing some sick hoodies.
Hoodies?
Yeah, they were like hoodied up in there. I was like, damn.
Damn, dude. It's like, it's no hip-hop event, huh?
No, I mean, they had like Hawaiian print on the back, kind of. Yeah, I was like, shit, yo, I'm about to get me one of those. And then I went to work.
Work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I work at a park. I'm a groundskeeper. Damn near.
Really?
You ever seen that show, Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I like that show.
My job reminds me a lot of that show.
Have you seen the show Parks and Rec?
I've only seen one episode.
There's no actual parks in Parks and Rec.
Oh.
That's not true. There's parks.
This episode I saw at a park.
Parks.
I saw the first episode. It was like a big-ass ditch in the ground or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They were filming a park. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, dude, the interview guy was chill. He grew up in Pasadena. He was like, he introduced himself as, I like to do these unorthodox interviews. Like, I don't like to do normal interviews.
Whip out and suck your dick, huh?
Yeah. And then he was like, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Michael. I'm what they call a social justice warrior. And I was like, oh, yeah, this fucking guy.
He actually said that?
Yeah, he said that. I shit you not.
That's kind of weird.
Self-identified as a social justice warrior?
Yeah, but he was like 45. He was probably trying to be cool. Yeah, what up, Dom? So I let it slide. And, he asked me questions like, what if you were given an entire day to just do whatever you want and you just had unlimited funds, what would you do? And I was like, I don't know, probably make a bitchin' music video. It's like, oh wow, that's so interesting. Like, wow, like, do you do that a lot? And I was like, well, yeah, like I make videos, I do these creative things with my friends. He's like, oh, you know, my son does something like that too, and I have a friend that does. Here's his music, here's his tape. And then
The greatest tape of all time.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It is, dude. I can tell.
Yeah, but nah, he seems like a chill guy. Good first impression.
Trader Joe's. My
Trader
first impression
Juarez.
was to say music in that question.
Music?
Yeah, if you
Just
had
do music?
unlimited funds.
So he asked me, he was like, you ever go to an interview, and then when you leave the interview, there's that one thing that you wish you had said, or you wish they had asked you? I was like, yeah. And he was like, why don't you tell me that right now? And then I was like, I don't know. And he's like, oh, that's okay. Think about this. If we were becoming good friends, you and I, and there was like the one thing I needed to know about you to like solidify our friendship, what would it be?
I would say, in that scenario, I don't want this job. I want music to pay my bills.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I was gonna say.
He said good.
I already
he said
told
good
him,
friends, Michael.
I told him about Adobe House and all that, so I already knew about that. But I was gonna say, I was thinking to myself, damn, should I tell this guy that I just blow fat tree all the time? Because maybe he does that too. Like maybe he just rips bong, and we could like bond over that. But I
think.
But I was like,
correct
nah.
thing to be is like, you said good friends, Michael.
Good friends,
Good
Michael?
friends, John. Then.
Yo, let me show
okay.
you.
Well,
Come to my car and we'll talk about it.
Tell me something first, and then I'll kind of assess what you say and say something in the same ballpark.
Hands the man's the mic, dude.
Oh, my bad.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone got any of that, but what I was saying was you should probably ask him to say something first, and then you can kind of, like, if he's like, you can't say, like, if he's like, well, John, I like to drink a glass of wine on Sundays. Don't tell my wife. You're not going to be like, let's smoke fat tree, Mike. Let's do it, son. But if he's like, yeah, you know, I'm just a crackhead. I like to take crack on my time off. You're like, all right, like,
Take crack.
I don't really like to do crack, but, you know, I do lesser known drugs, you know, like that.
I have a hankering for working at Trader Joe's. That's what I tell all my new friends.
It's weird because, like, most interviews end with the question, like, so do you have any questions or things you haven't said yet? Like, all interviews ask that. So I guess he was like, yeah, because I'm never like, am I supposed to ask a question about the job?
Oh, yeah.
Probably,
Hey,
yeah.
you have any questions for me? I hate that.
What do you do every day?
I mean, like, they usually tell you.
Yeah.
So what I usually say
But it
is,
feels shitty when you're like, nah, I have nothing.
nah,
like, dude,
I
I
just
get-
be like, how's your day going?
That's
That's
cool.
pretty good.
That's just weird as well. Not weird, but like kind of lame.
Yeah, some fucking I used to take this. My parents put me in this course about like job interviews or something, and they
Yeah.
instructed me to say, make sure you say when they ask you that, based on the skills I have presented to you, do you think I'm qualified to get this job? I told myself,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna fucking say that.
Why not?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of
Uh,
like saying, am I hired or not?
Yeah, it's exactly what I want to say all the time.
Yeah, nah, I don't know.
That's what you should have said to Mike. Like, do I have the job, or are you kind of just pulling my leg over here?
He told me to come back for a second interview, so
Mm.
I'm that far in.
You have to do 2 rounds of interviews to be a grocer at Trader Joe's?
Correct.
Okay, I don't know. Like,
Fair enough.
What more could they audition you for?
Bro, they didn't ask me anything about like my past experience. He just asked me about me. And then on the next one, he was like, now, the next one we're going to ask you like about what you like can do. Can you lift 14 pounds?
I can do literally everything you want me
You do
to.
basic math with using a calculator.
No.
No, sir.
You ever apply for jobs on Craigslist and you get the call and it's like nothing like what was advertised? Like the other day I applied for this job and the position was like administrative assistant needed for like an office or something, and I sent my resume in, and then I get an email from this guy who goes, yeah, I'm just this young fit entrepreneur living in the valley and I just want some fine female to live at my house with me rent free.
Damn.
And, you know, send him my resume and my cover letter, and hopefully he gets back to me.
That's a weird
But-
thing to request on Craigslist.
Yeah. True.
If you have the money, why the hell not?
I mean, yeah. Just have a person living with
A
you rent free.
sweet lass.
Yeah. I don't know. on today's episode of we're bringing it back.
Oh shit!
Our
dude.
favorite segment.
Look on Twitter.
Hashtag Twitter.
Oh,
hashtag triggered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean likes it.
I kind of wish we hadn't discussed this before.
But
But
discuss what, dude?
you're right. Picture surfaced of Beyonce.
Surfaced.
A picture surfaced of
Of any
Beyonce
concert.
and Beyonce and Ed Sheeran. They were performing. They were in their usual performance attire. Beyonce was looking stunning in her dress, and Ed Sheeran, just fresh back from Planet Fitness, hopped on the stage.
Her dress was a little more than a dress, dude.
Yeah, it was an extravagant gown.
That gown. It had the frills. It was
Um,
purple.
Ed Sheeran probably. Oh, there it is, right there. I feel like Joe
Sean Lee
Rogan
would
when
be
I
a
said
great
that.
producer for this podcast.
Yeah, he has that witty humor.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
we just need someone that can bring up fucking Google Images.
we just want to
Yeah,
look at Google.
Hire me, please.
Oh. Yeah, you got it, dude. But
Anyway,
if there was one thing you would say after this interview, what would it be?
Am I hired?
No. I was gonna hire you until you asked, "Are you hired?" It was a little too forward, and it
You
made
rubbed
me
the wrong
uncomfortable.
way. Honestly, you triggered me, dude.
Anyway, back to hashtag triggered.
Yes.
Twitter, of course, jumped to gender societal norms.
Classic Twitter.
What surprised me most about this photo is that Ed Sheeran is as tall as Beyonce is. Like, I always thought Ed Sheeran was like a gnome.
tiny
like,
little boy.
Like 5'2".
Maybe Beyonce's.
Beyonce's really short.
Yeah.
She's wearing heels, too. She's wearing heels. He's in, like, New Balances.
New Balances are cool.
I don't know.
So tell me the sides of this Twitter beef.
So let me find the tweet. I just had it up.
Be great for a fucking producer
a fucking
who didn't get the job, dude.
Okay, so original tweet was from Twitter user Garlic Meg, aka Fat in Public on Twitter. She
Fat in public, dude.
that's
Trigger.
hey, her
Trigger,
words,
dude.
not mine. It literally says Fat in
Can't
Public.
say fat anymore.
Yeah, or in public. No, she retweeted something that says Ed Sheeran is a 27-year-old man, and the fact that we've enabled him to feel like it's okay to dress like this at all, let alone next to Beyonce, boils my piss. First of all, this seems like a joke.
Yeah,
It seems like a
I was
joke,
just about to
Twitter.
say.
And then, of course, Fat in Public gets in and says, I get this. Even though I appreciate good musicians in normal clothes, the double standard is ridiculous. What is expected of female versus male artists?
Oh god.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Say
Like,
the original tweet just to, because I didn't really hear it out loud before.
Ed Sheeran is a 27-year-old man, and the fact that we've enabled him to feel like it's okay to dress like that at all, let alone next to Beyonce.
Dressed
Really?
in jeans and a shirt.
It's like Beyonce wanted to go outside
funny
in like
as
her
fuck.
pajamas, and someone's like, no, you can't. Yeah, no. You have to look nicer than Ed, because he's a man.
Beyonce, who's been in a fucking
I know.
pop group since she was fucking 14.
yeah. And I know for a fact that if Beyonce showed up to, like, the award show in,
Yeah.
like, her gym clothes or whatever, we'd all be like, oh, my
Fuck
God,
yeah,
like, queen,
Beyonce.
like, slay it, you know, like.
Also, Beyonce has a stylist that makes hundreds of thousands, if not more than $1 million a year, to make Beyonce look fabulous.
This was my argument, dude. Beyonce has a music video. First of all, with her husband, who is Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a big person. They usually wear extravagant, famous people things. But these two mega famous people have a video in the goddamn, whatever, was that the Louvre, dude?
Louvre, yeah.
And these motherfuckers are like, why do we expect Beyonce to dress in a nice gown? She made a fucking music video in the Louvre, dude.
Yeah, it's like, also, Beyonce is probably worth a lot more money than Ed Sheeran is. But it's also like,
I mean,
Ed Sheeran's, I mean, I don't know. Like, you can probably look that up. But Ed Sheeran is like a folk rock, like.
whoa, dude,
Whoa.
hold on, stay down out
And
there.
yeah,
The studio
dude.
audience, really.
Beyonce, I mean, Ed Sheeran just always looks like he's dressed, ready to perform at his local pub in
Yeah, dude.
Ireland. or wherever he's from, fucking Wales or some shit. Yeah, got into some a discussion with Lando Chill on Twitter.
The
But
Echo,
it didn't
December
go,
11th.
it didn't go very far.
Plug
But
the
it's
Echo.
okay. Speaking of which, Adobe House is performing with Lando Ben Chill on Twitter, at the Echo in Los Angeles
And the Netherlands
on December
friends.
11th, and Nether Friends.
Yeah.
Wait, what did Lando say? Like, what did Lando specifically say in response to that? Or in response to you kind of making fun of that whole how serious that girl was taking it?
He said, exceptions to societal constructs always exist. Doesn't make her argument less valid.
Okay, let's break down the original argument. I get this. So she understands the humor. She goes, even though I appreciate good musicians in normal clothes.
Well, what do you mean normal? Normal.
You're fat. The double standard is ridiculous. What is expected of female versus male? Well, first off, aren't female artists expected to wear less than what Beyonce is wearing, and therefore her extravagance is a reclamation of her quote-unquote empowerment? I mean, as a male, I'm not allowed to say anything about that. But it's also like Beyonce was bred to be a star from like Destiny's Child and
So
shit.
sick.
Yeah. But Ed Sheeran was kind of like, he was a street performer. He already had a little backlog of songs, and he got picked up. And
So, dude, the original tweet is just like the opposite of like what previously before this tweet would have been like the mass, not to paint SJW shit, but for whatever classification SJW shit, that's like the opposite of what they would say.
Bro, one of the first or the most liked replies is, I've never seen so many people not get a joke in my life.
No, but like if someone has like an opinion that's somewhere on the cusp of offensiveness,
yeah.
then those people have to be like, I agree with your offense.
This tweet test says the best time to delete this tweet was immediately after posting it. The second best time is now.
Okay, but I get what he's saying about social exceptions, but it doesn't really make sense in this argument because Beyonce does not give a fuck about fucking
Wearing jeans.
but even that, like, Beyonce doesn't give a fuck about fucking the every girl who is like, why do people even need Beyonce to speak for them in general? You know, like, she doesn't. You could die today and Beyonce wouldn't bat an eye unless, like, you had cancer and you were a 3-year-old child and your last dying wish was to see Beyonce and she somehow didn't make it. You know, but you know, it's like, I don't know why a lot of people use this kind of shit to like explain their anger at certain. Like, look,
It's a
I get
weird
it. Like, you know,
internet
there are
phenomenon.
double standards. They exist. And that's a whole different conversation.
But this ain't it, Chief.
yeah, exactly.
This ain't it.
This is like literally like a poor example.
Yeah.
I can think of a lot better examples.
Let's think of some, dude.
Um,
It's also hilarious that we're
like maybe for fucking Halloween, how women are kind of expected to dress like slutty and shit. Like
because they want to.
That's but that, like, even though they want to, that's a much better example than like someone that styled Beyonce to look her best. And
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, who just obviously doesn't give a shit.
I find it hilarious that we're fucking doing a whole like conversation over a joke that wasn't got by people who are oversensitive for other people's sensitivities.
Yeah, it's like almost us disagreeing with her is validating the fact that she said it.
dude, exactly.
It's also we're like 3 men talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
her response could totally just be like,
Hey, but we're
well,
all
you're
different
3 men.
races.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
We're all kind of the same economic standpoint. A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, in a deeper, point, like,
Let's get deeper, dude.
like, come on, like the double standard for females is a lot less than the double standard for like a non-white person. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's so hilarious that a lot of people like fought for the side of that joke that is like so clearly the opposite of what people think that are like free
Because
thinkers or whatever.
I feel like they just don't look at the context. They just look at, oh wait, I gotta stand up for something.
It's so
right
weird, dude.
now.
That's
I don't
really
care
interesting,
what it is.
man.
I don't care.
That was
what
the
it is.
Perfect example of that ecosystem.
No,
That's
literally.
crazy.
It's. Hey, people like this. This is why we got. This is how we got Trump. Okay, honestly, people like this make me want to vote for Trump again.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I didn't vote for him the first time. They make me want to vote for Trump, and when he runs again.
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Yeah,
too.
it's like
I'm just kidding.
it's almost as if like you as a female have not endured as much shit in your life that you now need to go on Twitter to create shit for yourself. Like I doubt this girl, whatever her name was, Fat Barbie, whatever it was. Like I doubt she's
Fat in
ever
public.
gone to a job interview where they're like, "Well, we expect you to, dress a little slutty." Like it's probably more like, "I don't really like the fact that there are pretty girls who look better than me." And now you're suddenly like angry, but you don't really, but you know that that's not a real problem. So you're now like, all right, let me go on Twitter.
Just sides, dude.
But
People have
it's
having
also funny,
sides.
like how like a picture like that can be shared, and there's always like 3 classic responses to that. There's like the one person who says like the me he makes a meme of the joke, like that person who's like the first tweet. I forget what it was already, but that's like a meme. And then there's someone who takes it a little bit too politically. And then there's the people who make fun of that person who takes it too politically. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a standard way internet goes down.
I'm sure the men and women and others over at Twitter fucking love that shit, dude.
Definitely.
It's
like,
engagement, dude. That goes back to
Yeah.
the whole negative headline thing where you have the comments of being with the negative shit and the people who are like
yeah.
have a head on their shoulders but not enough to not comment things.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking double the engagement.
I mean, that's what made Drake, he was one of the first
Yeah.
like artists to figure out that any comment, negative or positive, like making fun of you or not, is just constant engagement online, and
It's wonderful.
Yo, who's gonna ride this first, Ed Sheeran or Beyonce?
Who's gonna write it?
Who's gonna make a reference to this
Dude,
Twitter moment in a music video or something?
I'm pretty sure it's not on their radars at all.
Hey, no, dude. Like, if their publicist is smart, they're gonna be like, "Yo,
Mm.
another way to stay relevant in between albums.
Yeah,
Hop
yeah.
on this."
But I really don't think so, dude.
I don't know, dude. I'm sure
That's
they
my
consider
lane.
everything.
That's true. It's their
Let's
job.
move the fuck on.
George Bush died. I killed him.
George Bush died. He was pretty old.
yeah,
did.
I mean, it's not like we didn't see it coming.
I wasn't alive when he was around. Or shit, fuck my ass. Sorry. Technical difficulties, dude. We just
Technically, we're alive when he was around.
we just lost the camera.
Oh,
Can I
is
use
it
your
out of
phone?
battery? Dude, there's a charger right here.
No, you're out of storage.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's whatever. Apparently he did stuff with AIDS. I don't know. That classic dark racial humor journalism. George Bush, father of other George Bush.
Yeah.
So
Um,
there's something.
You
Both
know,
white. Did you see that picture, bro? Did y'all see that picture of all the past?
oh
living-
yeah.
That shit
and
was
Hillary Clinton.
funny
Yeah.
as fuck, dude.
That was funny.
That was
Dude,
hilarious.
it looked like Bill Clinton wanted to say what's up. But Hillary was like grabbing his nuts.
Just fucking. Oh god,
What's up, Donnie?
that shit is so crazy.
going for poker night, or
Yo, man, don't mind the missus, man. She'll be gone. I'm Bill
He's
Clinton.
just trying to fuck around, dude.
Haley. It's crazy that Bill Clinton got his dick sucked in office and Hillary Clinton is still with him.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Dude,
never...
they're probably so fucking robotic at this point, dude.
Yeah.
did you hear when someone was like, it was like an interview, and they were asking Hillary Clinton, "Do you think Bill Clinton getting his dick sucked in the White House was an abuse of power?" And she was like, "No, because Monica Lewinsky was an adult,
Yeah.
so she can make her own decisions."
There's a comedian that said, "Of course it was an abuse of power. That's the goddamn president of the free world."
The most powerful man on the planet.
Are
And
you
he's
gonna
like, "Yo,
not-
suck my dick."
How is that not the
You want
most
this job, don't you?
the most abuse of power where the president of the foreign country you live in
You want this college credit, right?
of the sovereign country you live in that you're indebted to unless you fucking rebel against it is like, yeah, suck my ween.
Dude, what if it was actually like Monica? Because she's kind of a bigger woman, and Bill's kind of a scrawnier man.
Mm-hmm.
So she slams the door closed, and it's just like, all right, Bill, take it off, or else I'm gonna tell everybody that you're a pussy.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
where
like,
it all started.
Oh God,
I'm no.
I don't want anyone to know I'm a pussy.
I'm no
Oh,
pussy, Monica.
Those motherfuckers in China, man. I can do it. I don't want them to think I ain't got game.
dude. Back to the George Bush thing. There was this video that was going around of Bob Dole, who was like this other conservative dude. He ran against Bill Clinton actually way back when, but he's like 96 or some shit, and he like pulls up to the casket in like a wheelchair, and like all the headlines are like, Bob Dole does like a symbolic gesture, paying respect to late President George H.W. Bush, or like Bob Dole like shows what it's like to be a true American. And I see the video, and it's the saddest thing because the guy can't walk, and he can't.
Yeah.
He kind of has like, let's just say that he's probably up next, for the casket. And he pulls up in the wheelchair, and 4 people help him stand up. And the picture that gets shared is him like saluting, but he's literally like shaking his hand.
his hand is fucking extended like fucking all 5.
Yeah, exactly. And he literally just touches his forehead and puts it back down,
Dude,
and then
this is
sits back
grim,
down.
dog.
He's out of breath, and I'm just like, God, this is sad. Like,
Whatever, man.
poor Bob, man. Now his pictures all that video's all over the news, dude. And Bob's just like, man,
Oh, dude, the guy fucking pulled his hand up, man.
really?
Yeah, here.
Like, I didn't even want to go to the funeral, man. Like,
So Bob Dole's sitting down in a chair. Gave a quick sigh. Someone's talking to him. He's getting ready. Mans is helping him up. He's up. He's full. He's definitely not on his. Oh, he almost fell.
yeah,
He's fucking breathing. He's looking. Everybody's looking at this old man ready to die.
yeah. Bob Dole also ran against George H.W. Bush for the nomination like a while ago. That'd be
Yeah.
like.
That's
That'd
cool.
be like Bernie Sanders pulling up to Hillary Clinton's like funeral.
Dude, at that point,
then
you're
doing
probably
that shit.
like, fuck, dude, I'm old, and this guy who I was doing weird political bullshit with this just died. Like, fuck, that's weird.
We're all going to hell. Might as well.
Yeah, right. It said
You
like a
think-
weird camaraderie
You think
thing.
Hillary will go to Trump's funeral?
You have to, because you're in political. You're in the political game.
Shit.
Well, I don't know if Hillary has to go, but Bill definitely has to go
'Cause you're
he's, like, in
president.
that lineage of things,
Yeah. I mean,
That means Hillary has
she
to
was a
go.
Secretary of State.
Dude, I was thinking, looking at that picture, and like, would it be possible? Has there been a president that hasn't had a wife?
I think there's been a president that's had a wife that died. I might be
Like, how?
misinformed.
It's kind of not weird, but like, you'd figure there might be a president without a wife, dude.
There's one, man. James Buchanan.
Hey, getting it, Buchanan.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Bachelor, man.
Doesn't he have fucking like mutton chops?
I have no idea.
Yo, what's up, baby? I'm the president.
The 15th president, goddamn
You want to come see my cottage?
motherfucker.
I got some dope slaves today. They just
Yo,
came
you're
in the
not
mail.
gonna believe what I got today, man. We got a man from Nigeria.
Oh, yo, I just got a new shipment from South Africa. You gotta.
You're
go see.
gonna want to check these bad boys out.
Oh, that dark racial.
Oh, we love it, man.
It's more like, you want to be granted your freedom tonight? Well, you know where I'm sleeping.
James Buchanan Jr. was
Why
in,
does James Buchanan sound like Bill Clinton, Sean?
they're both president.
The folks say, ye old here. Oh, God, dude. What a fucking poon slayer.
Dude, he looks like he would slay in that time,
Oh,
man.
dude.
He was born in 1791, man.
Damn, bro.
Definitely owned some slaves.
Definitely owed some slaves. You're correct.
Holy shit. Okay, well, you know what? Look at this picture of him young.
What does he look like?
Like fucking Frankenstein. Damn, that guy definitely did some studying. He
Do you
looks
guys
like
know
a
the
thinker.
thing, the thing about the $2 bill and there was a black dude on the $2 bill?
No.
Look up the $2 bill real quick. Apparently, there's a character on the back, not of the white guy on the front, but when they're all around the table, there was a colored man.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and they got rid of him?
No, I don't know.
That's why they don't use the $2 bill anymore?
Oh, shit. Is that it right
Apparently, this
Was
man,
he a free black man?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm about to do some classic dark racial humor. He was a Moor.
A what?
A Moor, like a Moor, some kind of ethnicity. John Hanson, apparently.
He was a what was he doing in there?
The back of the $2 bill has an engraving of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. You guys aware of that?
Oh,
I'm gonna test you later.
I thought they were just selling weed to each other.
In the image is a man who has dark skin and wearing a powdered wig while sitting at the table just to the left of the man standing in the center of the engraving. He was at the table. Apparently, this means he had some power.
Damn.
The dark-skinned man is John Hanson in his position as president of the Continental Congress.
Huh. Dang, nice. But ain't that about a bitch? You know, like, you're on the back of the most uncommon bill. Like, that's some fucking
shit,
some
dude.
racial shit.
Why
Like,
do you
institutionalized
why do you think it's
racism
not?
right
Why do you
there.
think it's so rare, man?
Better than Sacagawea on that coin no one knows about.
Better than Sacagawea.
Like, you only get dollar coins when you go to the post office for stamps, and no one goes to the post office for stamps anymore.
Your stamps. I get mine from stamps.com. That's right. Stamps.com/darkracialhumor to get 30% off your next stamp purchase.
That's
Please use our
right.
code.
Send nudes through snail mail.
I wonder if they sent nudes back then.
For sure, dude.
Like-
you know they draw that dick, dude.
Photos of their ankles.
Just to the fucking long exposure.
You know, like, I bet you if you lived in, like...
man.
Yeah, right? Like, I bet you if you lived in the Middle East and, like, you're just used to seeing women in hijabs all the
Yeah.
time, like, a little bit of skin goes a long way, man. Like,
It probably gets you horny, man.
Yeah, man.
I wish I could do that. Dude.
Just like how
Nothing excites me anymore.
You know the shit that fucking it takes for me to get even slightly horny now, man? It's ridiculous.
I need to see like just two people just beating the living shit out of each other to even get a wiggle.
Wiggle.
like just male or female, they just gotta be beating the shit out of each other and one of them has to die.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're like one step away from paying homeless people to beat each other.
Mm.
Bro, and it'd be cheap.
Cheap. Oh,
Damn, dude,
man.
people do that too.
Dude, now that my phone's dead, I had some topics, dude. What act in the show are we?
We are last in the show.
Okay, Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Banned the nudes, man.
So I am off Tumblr for good now.
I was never really on Tumblr, so I don't really know.
I was only on Tumblr for the porn in high
Tumblr
school.
was apparently the last frontier of social medias where you could post porn,
Yeah,
and they banned it, like slavery.
because
banned
they
it.
got kicked off the App Store,
and
and that was their like the only way people use Tumblr.
interesting.
But for like the past 5 years, if you were on the Tumblr app and you looked up like cock or dick or pussy or fucking,
Yeah.
nothing would come up. You would have to be on the computer to look at porn, but they still took them off.
So if I, like, am I not allowed to, like, you know, on Pornhub or something, there's, like, share on your socials? Am I,
Yeah.
like, is that technically not allowed? Like, Facebook won't
Like
let
on
me,
Twitter
won't
and
let me
stuff?
share that shit?
You could share, but it'll get taken off like real fast.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, actually, that's a lie. I've seen Tumblr shit, like, I've seen people, like, share that shit with me, and, like, it's mostly just gifs of, like,
Kind
you
of
know.
tasteful tits.
yeah, it's, like, nice. It's, like, art porn, you know?
Yeah.
It's not really, like, dirty, like, beating people.
They're still. Oh no, dude! I was into the nasty.
the dark side of Tumblr.
Yeah, well, just people beating each other up and shit. No, but there's a lot of porn on Reddit. Still.
Yeah, well, Reddit. Yeah, Reddit's not really a social media,
Yeah.
and they're kind of independent with it.
For a while, Reddit and Tumblr a little bit had a child porn problem.
I feel that. You ever been
Yeah.
on Reddit r/spacedicks?
No.
Just do it on your own time,
Okay.
or maybe we just pull up reddit.com/r/spacedicks, and we explain to the audience what you see. You can do this at the
What happened to r/space sticks? Out of the loop. Reddit.
space dick, maybe just space dick.
Do not post phone numbers.
Yeah, don't post phone
What the
numbers.
hell is
Space
this?
dicks. So explain what you're seeing there, John Ben.
A gorilla in memoriam. I'm glad he died. Asshole.
You on the actual space dicks?
I think.
No, you'll know when you're on space sticks.
Back to celebrity news.
Okay, so So pull up space. You know Lacey Green,
Yes.
the sex chick on YouTube.
Yes.
She tweeted, with Tumblr's new policy, sexual content has now been banned on every major social media website. Big shout out to Reddit, asshole. Hard to overstate the significance of that. From the printing press to the internet, puritanical control of sexuality has always targeted tools of mass communication first.
Maybe they just don't want kids looking at porn. It's probably as simple as that.
But
If you want porn, just look up porn. It's not like it's hard to find porn.
maybe it's a mass communication controlling mechanism.
I think she's referring to there's a lot of people that get money from fucking Snapchat premiums and online sex work and shit. And
Yeah.
Tumblr just made it impossible for them to make a living. Well, that's not true. There's, I've seen her like really pro sex worker shit.
Yeah, she is.
And like I am too. But like, yo, Tumblr is not the only place to post your nudes for money.
But that's not what she's. She's not talking about that, man. She's talking about the control of people's speech online.
Oh, well, you know what you sign when you sign up for a website. It says we have the right to change the platform however we want. If you don't like it, don't use our service.
I was reading this thing where some person on Twitter was saying remember when Twitter was going around like banning hate speech and stuff, and they're like, why aren't people like, this is banning free speech and this is unconstitutional? And I'm like, well, Twitter and Facebook and all social media are private companies. Like, they don't adhere to the Constitution. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But on another note, the best part of, to me, like most porn sites are the comment section. Like, people support each other on that shit all the time.
Dude, it's pretty goddamn chill in the porn.
Yeah, like
comments.
like you go on YouTube and you see some like hot person just like in a bra, and the comments like, I want to fucking come on her tits. Like in Pornhub, like it's kind of,
everyone's nice to each other.
yeah. Or it's like, wow, this is what a great video. I'm gonna remember this one, or thanks for putting this one back on. I used to really like this one.
Oh, that's cute.
Love
Dude,
it.
I wrote down a George Bush joke that I forgot to say. So George Bush just died, and that means Dick Cheney can now fully take his soul. So
I don't get it.
Wasn't Dick Cheney George W. Bush's
Vice president.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Damn, fuck that one up.
Yeesh.
Maybe do some revisions and come back again and add us next week.
All right, for sure.
Shit, what was I gonna talk about? I was gonna say something.
Hey, what are you gonna say, bro? Just say it.
I don't
You
know.
don't remember because you don't want to get short
Bro,
memory.
this is super unrelated.
No, just say it.
super
No,
unrelated.
just say it, man.
But I was
Jacking it.
what? No, I was gonna talk about Kylie Jenner, dude.
Talk about her.
She posted a Snapchat or something of her Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Magnificent. Looks like it belongs in a forest. just this white ass. There was a deer that hopped by. It looked expensive.
Yeah.
What do you think the comments were?
You Jew hater. You.
Nah, it
What
was
were the
all
comments?
like they were all like, you could have used the
Forced-
money
Force
to
Nation.
feed people.
Yeah.
To feed people, dude, instead of buying a $10,000 tree.
Well, she could.
She could, but you don't know that she's not doing that.
You also don't know that, yeah.
So I don't know. People just love to be mad.
The bigger thing is, like, if you had that money, would you be feeding the people, or would you get yourself a nice-ass tree for your fucking 2-year-old child? It has to touch the ceiling in my three-story house in the valley, you know?
Oh, God.
Bro, if I was rich, like, none of y'all, I'll remember none of nobody. I'm fucking becoming the worst person ever, man.
Oh, God.
I want fucking homeless people out the door, man. I want milk showers.
Milk?
Just shower in milk.
I don't think that's good.
I don't know.
Why'd you
Fuck
want
it,
that?
because I'm rich.
Yeah,
I'm rich. I
yeah.
can do whatever I want.
Do you think... I'm trying to think if... I'm really, like, not into a whole lot of, like... I don't have posters in my room. I like hats sometimes, but, like, I don't consume a lot of things. And I'm wondering if I had hella money, if that tendency would change.
Probably not.
I think I would get more music gear. I think I consume in that way.
Wonder how I would be. I feel like I'd have a lot of things, but like a small house. Yeah.
Big houses are not
Yeah,
my
I don't
stick, dude.
Like here by myself, this is too big.
I haven't been here by myself yet.
Really?
I don't think I
like when
will,
I moved
honestly.
here by myself for a couple of weeks, I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is scary."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the like normal tendencies of any person would just be magnified with more money.
Yes, more jelly donuts,
Yeah.
more Malibu seafood for sure. That
You'd
shit's
get more
expensive.
sushi. You'd get more sushi.
Oh, dude, every fucking Friday.
Yeah.
I would
yeah.
just get
every Friday.
Bro, I would just no. You don't understand. We need to pause for a second before we end the podcast because we're at 40. I would get the most expensive sushi you could buy in the state. I would go to Nobu in Malibu. That's probably one of the most expensive places to get sushi right now. And I would be like, "Yo, Chef Nobu, chef it up, bro. one of everything. Let's get it going." Oh, that would be great. I'm gonna eat there one day. Don't you?
What would you do, Sean, with all the money?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. Like, I'd probably buy some more music gear for sure. But even at that point, like, I wouldn't. Like, I'm content with the shit I have right now. I
Yeah.
think, like,
Right.
I'd want to experience certain parts of life that I haven't experienced yet. Yeah, you know, $20.
$1, dude. That shit, bro.
I think that I'd want to live kind of purely hedonistically for like a month, just because I haven't like had the means to do that. But I feel like that would get old real quick,
Yeah.
and I'd probably just go back to same old. Probably help out my mom, help out the fucking
Yeah.
your friends, I guess. Give it away. That's always a nicer way to do it.
The mom's definitely
Yeah.
the first thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want a lot of money because I want something to like motivate me to the next thing. But I feel like once I'm there, I wouldn't really know. It's like a dog chasing cars, right? Like, I wouldn't really know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Go to Hawaii, bro, and fucking chill.
And just chill.
Never been to Hawaii.
Never been
Or
to
another
Hawaii.
country, dude. Like somewhere, like what's a tropical country that's chill? Fucking
Jamaica.
Jamaica or something.
Jamaica's pretty fucking poverty stricken.
Yeah, but you got to go to like a good part of Jamaica. Stay away from the poor people.
Dude, you could probably go to Jamaica with like minimum wage in America and
For
be
sure
as
could.
rich
For
in
sure.
Jamaica.
For sure could.
The poor people in America are pretty well off in Jamaica. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's Dark Racial Humor this week.
But do.
Da 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 da. I'm Bon Jen. You can follow me on Twitter at Bon_Jen.
I'm Caller John. You can follow me at Caller John.
I'm Sean. You can follow me at Sean_L with 3 E's.
Also, read our blog, content. We didn't talk about that much this time.
Yeah,
but
we
you
can do
know,
it next episode.
we got an interview on there with Jeffrey the Dumbass. We got an interview on there with the legendary Joe August. I don't know how we scored that. But, yeah, go ahead and
WHRecords.com/calm10.
CALMTENT. All right, cool. Later. Peace. Bye.
Bye.